Hi there, this is Steve again. This is the second video on how to learn Chinese using LingQ. In the first video, I explained where you could find content. In the second one, I'm going to talk to you about how we use the content. I'm looking here at my lessons page. This is under lessons. You know, we have lessons, friends, which I'll talk about in another video, forum, and so forth. And here we have under lessons, we have the library, my lessons, vocabulary, write, where you can have your writing corrected, speak, you can import, you can find your tutors. But here's where we look at the lessons. Now, I used the bookmarklet to import two articles, which we'll look at one of them. But first, let's start with, let's say you're a beginner. Well, I think a good place to start is this simple story called Who Is She?, which is in 26 episodes, and it starts very easily, and it's available. All 26 episodes have a translation into English or into whatever is any of the other 11 languages that we support. It has pinyin to help you out, and of course you can listen to it. All right?
你好，需要帮忙吗？
So, in this lesson, I have no blue words, no unknown words to me. Bear in mind that I don't normally study Chinese at LingQ. A beginner would see a lot of words in blue. You, of course, can look at these yellow words, which are words that you have previously looked up. You can hear them. If you think you know them, you can advance their status to 2, and so forth and so on. And that's, I guess, enough here to look at. One thing I should point out that you can always check out the tutorial view, which goes through step by step where the audio player is located. You know, then this is the number of new words in the lesson, which is 0 in this case for me. It tells you that you need to, you know, click linked after you're finished creating the links. Well, you have 0 here, but otherwise, if there were 5 new words that you had passed over, then you click on linked. We'll show this in another lesson in order to add these to your known words total. At any rate, that's enough with that. Now let us go to the, we will open the, actually we can go back to the My Lessons view, and we'll go to the next one, which is, let's say, part 10 in this episode. There's 26 episodes in all. Here we see some blue words, all right? These are words that I have not yet come across. 男朋友. You can also hear it.
男朋友.
男朋友. Okay, boyfriend. If you want that, and these are 3 different meanings that our members have selected from different dictionaries that they use. You, of course, can you can choose to take one of these, or you can search your dictionary. And now, you should set a dictionary as your default. Okay, this is rather important. So we had it set for Google search, but you might prefer to use word reference. So you can set up any dictionary that you want as your default dictionary, but it's going to give you the same meaning as we already have, and this can be copied in like so. You're not able to see my other screen, but so you could do that, but that's what we basically. We had the English there. Okay. What else is there? You may choose, rather than reading through the whole text, if you wanted to go through and quickly link the blue words, you can press on the quick link view. And then you can quickly go through. Okay. 哥哥, 星期. Okay. And so you are 初一. So you can add these, 判断. You can add these very, very quickly. So you can quickly come up with all these linked words, and then you can go back to the standard view, and at that point you might want to save a phrase like that, you know, live together. You might want to listen to it.
住在一起.
And you might want to save that. So at that point you might find it interesting to save some phrases. You might also go back and find some of the words that you have saved, like Turan, and you might want to create a tag for it. Now, I have previously tagged this as an adverb, but I might want to tag something as important or flag. And all these tags do is that they create lists for you when you go to the vocabulary section, so that you can review a whole bunch of adverbs or words that you consider to be important, or any other way in which you choose to tag them. All right, now let's go back to the My Lessons page, and we'll have a look at one of the items that I brought in. This is from a Canadian Chinese language forum, and it talks about tax evasion amongst Chinese immigrants here. So Chinese, this is 中文网, and so you can
中文网
中文网. Okay, I got tone wrong. And 中文网, you see, you can always improve, and you can save that if you want. Now here again, you can take the quick link view, but you would have a lot of blue words. If there are this many blue words, I prefer to go through reading the text. And so you can 综合 and you know, li, from, or separated from. And it's just to show you that obviously the more difficult the text, the denser the blue words are going to be. One other thing, you've got English in here. You may not want the English to appear because you could be adding that to your known words total. So you go, there's a pencil which allows you to go down there, and wherever you see any English, you just delete the English 5-year tax holiday. But that's up to you. Personally, I'm not such a stickler. If my known words total is out by a couple of hundred, it's not a big deal. While you're in this edit mode, you can see that you have the ability to add lesson notes, translations, videos, pinyin, exercises, other attachments. That's mostly for someone who is providing a lesson for our community. They can also add an audio file here. But if you're doing this for your own purposes, such as is the case with this particular item, then you don't need to bother. Okay, and so now we've removed the, oh, I didn't get that one, but we removed some of the other English. And so there you go. Basically, that's the main thing, is you want to be linking. Again, you can go to the tutorial view, and it'll give you advice. It skips the first one because there is no sound bar, because we didn't import sound with this. We only imported the text. So, you know, it's impossible to go through all of the different things that I do in LingQ, but hopefully that generates some interest. And if you have any questions, please don't